No, you keep the receipt, sweetie, because the warranty is the whole reason we... You cannot just say it broke. They need the little date on the... Oh, we're on. Hi.
A stairwell in a Kyiv apartment block, filling with morning light, and a shoe on the third step nobody came back down for. That's tonight's top story. 22 of them. The part I can't shake is how fast the rest of the world scrolled past it. Then, an accordion, a folder full of cash, and one man who looked at both and walked away. 40 years copying other people, and the machine is the line he won't cross. You'll want to hear why.
He said no.
And Team USA won a knockout game with one guy short on the field, while somewhere across the ocean a Belgian penalty took 2 extra hours to arrive. Both real. I only fact-checked one of them.
I'm Sloan. Kiki's beside me. Aubrey Joe's out in the garage. Thursday the 2nd, you're watching Broadcast 404 Live. Roll it.
Hi, sweeties. This program has strong language, adult themes, and satire. And tonight it gets heavy before it gets silly, so stay with us through both. We hold your hand the whole way. Enjoy.
Here's what happened, plainly. Overnight, Russia hit Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, with missiles and drones. At least 22 people are dead, not soldiers. People asleep in apartment buildings. And Zelensky, Ukraine's president, is warning there's a bigger strike coming. This is the 4th full year of this, which means the number, 22, is now the kind of number that scrolls past you before your coffee's done.
They were in their beds, Sloan. That's the part I can't put down. Somebody laid their work clothes out on the chair the night before.
And the response? Every response, every year, is the same word. Concern. Statements of concern. We are deeply concerned. 4 years of a country being shelled at 3 a.m, and the strongest verb the rest of the planet can find is concerned. Here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud. We didn't forget Kyiv. We filed it. 22 people, a Tuesday, and then somebody checked the sports scores. 22. I don't have anything smart left for that one. Aubrey Joe's in the garage.
Yeah, I heard all of it up here. I'm gonna do the sports now because I don't know what else to do with my hands.
Go ahead, sweetie. We're right here.
Okay, don't hold me to any of this. It's all bouncing around online. But the USA beat Bosnia 2-0. And here's the shit part. They did it a man down. 10 guys. First World Cup knockout win since 2002. Malik Tillman doubles it in the 81st. 10 men on the field, and the whole thing just, yeah, that woke me the fuck up. I needed that. And Belgium beat Senegal 3-2, but it went to 120 plus 5 before a penalty settled it. 2 extra hours of soccer, and it comes down to one guy and one goddamn spot on the grass. Hang on, group chat. My cousin, Guinness, says her landlord is charging her $40 to process her rent, which is a fee to give somebody money. Cool. Anyway, local. Last night, the drained retention pond behind the Vachel Grange Feed Co-op, the inaugural mud sled cargo drag. You strap 40 pounds of feed to a plastic sled and haul it across 60 feet of drain pond floor. Margaret entered. Derek registered as Sledge Ministries, a New Hampshire draft collective. Derek rigged a hidden trip rope across Margaret's lane to drop her flat on her ass at the halfway line. Perfect trap. Except the co-op fills that pond with leftover molasses feed, and overnight it set into a slick, so Margaret's sled just glided the whole 60 feet on its own. She never hit the rope, ran a lane over. 28 straight. Derek tripped his own rope walking out to check it, face first into the molasses. He is, as of airtime, adhered to the bottom of a pond.
A grown man is glued to the floor of a pond by his own idea. Fire department's on the way with a putty knife.
28, Sloan! And she still waved at him on her way out. She thinks he's just a very unlucky man who keeps falling near her.
Kiki, she does not know he exists. That's the whole thing. Honestly, kinda nice today. Nobody got hurt, some idiot stuck to a sugar puddle, and I get to fall asleep tonight picturing him blinking up at the sky. I'll take it.
Okay, Weird Al Yankovic? The accordion man. The guy who made his whole life turning famous songs into songs about food. Reportedly, somebody offered him a nice pile of money, his words, to do an AI ad. And he said no. He said he can't be the poster boy for AI.
The man who built a decades-long career copying other people's work drew the line at a computer copying his.
But that's the difference, Sloan. When Al copies you, he sits down with the accordion and makes it about lunch meat. There's a whole person in there deciding it's funny.
The one guy who ever did it with his own 2 hands said no, and everybody else lined up for the check. Good for you, you beautiful curly bastard.
He turned down a pile of money to protect the one thing he made from nothing. Blaze, tell me the sky's still doing it by hand?
Hey, so the official read on Show Low, Arizona is 71-mile-an-hour winds at 9% humidity. Red flag, real fire danger. That one's not a joke. But look at the map. My barometer on this desk and the government barometer 400 feet up disagree by a lot, and only one of us is standing in the room. Phoenix and Vegas both dry as a bone, and Holstead? My window thermometer hasn't moved off 63 in a while. I'm not saying it's the same 63 as that closed room downtown. I'm just saying I keep meeting it. Also, I said I'd pull the file on who signed for that dead bank branch. I pulled it. The signing authority forwards to a note dated 1987, and the account was opened in 1961. So the answer to who has the key is a person who'd be older than the branch. I'll take it up with the record. Anyway, since I've got you. People online are swearing Starlink isn't really internet, that all those thousands of satellites are pointed wrong to just be streaming movies into some cabin. Real thing folks are posting. I don't buy the aliens part. I buy the boring part. Somebody put 10,000 eyes over your head and told you they were for Netflix. Forecast, dry, high fire risk out west, and one desk that reads 63 no matter what the sky says. Back to you.
A signer older than the branch he signed for. You all right? You've been quiet all night.
I'm fine. I just pulled a record from before I was born today, and I haven't decided how I feel about it.
You don't have to decide tonight, sweetie. Come sit down when you're done back there.
The record. Tonight, it's not a correction. It's a confession. Because I'm not standing outside this thing pointing at it. I'm in it, concerned. I said it earlier tonight, and I meant it as a criticism of them. But I use it too. Officials expressed concern. I've read that sentence out loud like it was information. It isn't. And I keep reading it anyway. And I know exactly why it works. Because I did it tonight too. I gave you the number. I gave you the 22. And then I moved on to a man glued to a pond. Same reflex. I didn't earn any distance from the people I was scolding. So here's the correction to the record. When somebody says they're concerned, me included, strike it. Write down what they actually did instead. Most nights, that column is empty. That's the record. I'll be back to yell at something dumber tomorrow.
Mailbag. No letters tonight, so Aubrey Joe and I are settling something from lunch. She says the molasses guy should get his money back. I say he entered a race and got exactly what he signed up for.
Kiki, the man is adhered to a pond. That's not a race result, that's a rescue situation. He deserves at least a warm towel.
Anyway, you at home, drop us a line under any of the videos. We read them, and next week I'll say your name right here, instead of arguing about a stuck man.
Every single week.
Hi, long-time listener, first-time caller. So, my neighbor just got Starlink, big dish on his roof. After what the weather lady said, can it see in my windows?
Honestly, sir, the dish points up, not at you. That's the boring part I keep telling people.
Right. So it's watching the sky. Whose sky, though? Okay, I'm gonna go tape a trash bag over the skylight. Love the show.
He's fine, the sky's not his. And you, comment, we read everyone. That's how you end up here. Good night from the phones.
I never actually got a straight answer. Does the dish point up because that's where the satellites are? Or because that's where they want you looking?
Blaze, it's a Thursday. Go home.
I'm going. I just need to know which one first.
My darlings, there's a text in my phone I've been not sending for 3 weeks. Tonight, I'm actually sending it. You should send yours too. And if I don't hear back, I know where they live.
Tomorrow I take the 87 signing note to the county recorder in person. Whoever signed it should be gone by now. I want to see if the desk they sat at is still there. Have a night.
I'm buying a paint roller Friday, brand new one. The old one's been dead in a bag in my garage 2 years, and honestly, good riddance, you crusty little bastard. That's my whole plan, and I'm proud of it. See you tomorrow.
Subscribe. Like it too. I'm told the numbers are the one thing around here nobody's been able to quietly edit, and I'd like to keep it that way. Go send the text. Good night.
The account was opened in 1961. I keep coming back to that. Whoever opened it wasn't keeping it warm for me, or any of this. They opened it for something that was already happening. And it's still on.